This is a full course on how AI agents are built. 8 topics, every video short, 5 to 10 minutes. It's for you if you are using ChatGPT or Claude and now want to build a real agent. If you can write a function you can follow. Here is the first one is the map. I will take you through all 8 topics and name every video inside each one so you can see exactly what's coming. One thing before we start, I have made a WhatsApp group for this course. If you get stuck or want to ask me something, the link is in the description. Come and join us and stay to at the end. That's where I tell you which topic to start with for your problem. Let's start with the definition. Everything sits on an AI agent is a model that picks an action, does it, looks at what happened, and picks again. Say that back to yourself. That second pick after it sees the result is the whole idea. Three pieces make it work. A model that decides tools which are just function you let it call, like search my files or send an email, and a loop that runs until there's an answer or until you stop it. In code that's about 10 lines, ask the model what to do next. If it has the answer, you are done. If it asks for a tool, run it, hand the result back, and go around again. That's the loop. So, how is that different from a chatbot? A chatbot answer and stop. It doesn't act. And a workflow acts, but you fix the steps. Step one, two, three, every time an agent picks the steps itself. You have probably used one already, a coding agent in your editor. One instruction and it reads files, runs a command, hits an error, fix it, try again. Nobody wrote that order down. So if an agent is 10 lines, why a whole course? Because 10 lines is enough for a demo and nothing more. Everything after that is a choice you make around the loop in 8 groups. Patterns, memories, tools, retrievals, multi-agent, reliability, evolution, production. Let's walk them. Part 1, patterns, the shape of the loop, how it works out, what to do next. Some plan first, then follow the plan. Others take one step, look, then decide the next. Picks the wrong shape and it goes in circle. Here's the list what an AI agent really is. One agent or server and how to choose. React, which just means think, act, look, think again, plan and execute. Reflection, where it checks its own work, graph, various chains, two-way of wiring the steps together, and tool calling various letting it write the code to the do the job. That's the part one. Part two, memory. Three different things get called memory, and that's what confuse people. What it remembers inside one chat, what it remembers after that chat, and what you put in front of it right now. That last one is where most problem lives. A model can only hold so much text and junk in three blurries the line that mattered. Here's the list. Short-term memory inside one chat, long-term memory after it ends, budgeting that space, deciding what earn a place in front of it, vector, various structured memory, two way of sorting what is knows, and checkpointing so a long run carries on instead of starting over. Part 3, tools. A tool is a function plus a short description. Remember this. That description is the only part that model sees when choosing. Two tools that sounds alike and it's guessing. Inside this one, writing the description so the model picks the right tool, how it chooses between them, running tools side by side instead of one after another, handling errors and retries when a tool fails, and MCP, a standard way to plug tools in instead of wiring one each of yourself. Part 4, retrievals, also called RAG. This is how your agent knows things that aren't in the model. Your document, your database, your company's rule. You have seen it in research tools that shows the pages they read. Here's the list, the pipeline from cutting document into pieces to putting the best result on top. Agentic RAG, where the agent plan its own research and looks more than once. Knowledge graph for when the links between them matter, and keeping answers tied to a real source. That's for done, for to go. Stay to the end, and I will give you the shortest path through it. Part 5, multi agent system. When one agent isn't enough, you split the job. Be careful. It's the most overused idea in the field. The shape that works is one coordinator with a few specialists under it. Inside this one, the coordinator and workers pattern layers various agents talking as equal, sharing one workspace, various passing messages, handling work over, and how to split a task up, and what you do when two agents disagree. Part 6, reliability and control. The question changes here. It stops being what your agent can do and start being what stops it. Picture a refund agent that work out what you have owed but needs a human to approve before the money moves. Here's the list. Guardrails, checking the output before anything uses it. Which steps should be plain code instead of a model? Timeouts, budget, and loop limits. So it can't run forever. Human approval for anything you can't undo. And what your agent does when something breaks. Part 7, Evolution. Two questions: what did it do? Is it any good? Without a recording of the run, every bug is a guess. Without a fixed set of test questions, you can't tell if a change helped or hurt. Inside this one, tracing, recording every step of one run, building that fixed set of test questions, whether it finished the job and called the right tools, judging the whole path it took, including using a model as the judge and watching cost and time per step. Part 8, Production. The grab bag. Everything you need once a real people are using it. A perfect answer after 11 silent seconds lose to a half answer that start in under one. That's streaming. Then security. Your agent read web pages, documents, and emails, and any of them can carry instruction aimed at it. That's prompt injection, top of the OWASP list. And the last one, streaming the answer as it written, handling many user at once, versioning so you can test one against another, defending against prompt injection, sandboxing so anything it runs happens somewhere safe, and caching, which is mostly about the bill. That's all 8 part. 3 ways to use it in order start to finish. If you haven't built an agent yet or straight to your problem, it forget things about memory, picks the wrong tool, tools can't tell if it's working evolution, or if you just want something working and under control, watch topics 1, 3, and 6. Patterns, tools, reliability. That's a real agent with brackets on it. Add the rest later. Next video, we go deep on what an agent really is and how that loop works. Subscribe so the rest of the course find you, and join the WhatsApp group The link is in the description. Tell me what you are building, and I will point you at the right video.